and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Podziemski, the off guard, with Wiggins at small forward. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Curry in at point. And for Utah, Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Kessler in at center. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
2 elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. 5 on the clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Love to see the pass-first nature of Draymond Green, and for good reason. He's got a lot of good shooters on the ball club, but as a 4 or as a 5, that passing skill pays off big time.
Curry against George. Collins a screen. Now Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Curry. George. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. About a minute played here so far in the first. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc, on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Collins. The rebound by Wiggins. And we have seen Andrew Wiggins step up as the second-best player on a title team. But it's all about his consistency, Brent.
Well, Andrew Wiggins' role, I believe, changed last year. A little in and out of the lineup for Andrew, and the changes around him have not been ideal. I hope that he embraces whatever it is that the coaching staff wants him to lock in this year, because as a two-way player, Andrew Wiggins is still very capable.
No good on that one. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
And he's good on the second. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Kessler. Pass to Sexton. Sexton can't get it to drop. Golden State with the ball, and this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Podziemski into the lane. Wiggins left side. Curry against George. Goes up from the top of the key, and the Warriors miss again.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Anything the opponent does, Trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
Now here's Collins. Back to George. Pass to Collins. George with it. Collins a screen. From outside the arc. George's shot is off. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Podziemski. Launches a three. That won't go either for Curry.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Collin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Collin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
First free throw is good. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Outside Podziemski. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Curry against George. The shot. And he hits the jumper for 2. Curry's got 7.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
George passes to Kessler. Outside Sexton. Markkanen right side. Back to Sexton. Wiggins against Beasley. Pass to Markkanen. Utah with another miss. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Wiggins outside. Outside Kuminga. Inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The 3 from Thompson hits the trifecta.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Abaji's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Hendricks. The Warriors also with a sub. Šarić checks in for Looney.
What's up?
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Such a wide open look. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Sexton finds Beasley. Clarkson with a screen on Wiggins. Utah with another miss. The Warriors lead by 4. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Thompson for three. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Beasley. Puts up a three. It's not going to go for him.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Paul. He's scoreless. Thompson outside. A deep three. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Jazz trail by 4. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Sexton. And Paul gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 4.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Clarkson against Saric. And it's Clarkson missing. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Beasley. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. CP3 and Clay team up in the backcourt. And it's Payton in at the 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Green. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Paul. Back to Green. The rebound by Beasley. Utah shooting only 36% so far in this game. Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And he can't get the first one. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
And he's going for the lob. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
And here's Dunn. Pass to Clarkson. From downtown. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Now Paul, 9 points in his last outing. Off target with the three. Clarkson outside. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look here for Utah. Kessler comes in for Collins, and Markkanen subbed in for Dunn. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Payton. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Paul. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Beasley with a screen on Thompson. Sensabaugh. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now here's Markkanen, and it's Trayce Jackson-Davis with a foul. That's his first foul. Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Clarkson. Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Chris Paul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Kuminga. The three is up. Kessler with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Beasley against Wiggins. Sexton a screen on Kuminga. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Markkanen's got 5.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Outside Podziemski. Curry a screen on Sexton. Back to Curry. Over George. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Kessler, a screen on Kuminga. Markkanen for three. Warriors with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Back to Podziemski. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Oh, Curry! A sick triple! Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Beasley. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Let's hear it for him.
Here's George. Collins outside. George feels it out a bit. Here's Sexton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. He can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
They get the rebound. Jackson Davis misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Collins outside. Markkanen with a screen on Wiggins. George for 3, and another miss by Utah. The Warriors lead by 5. Curry passes to Green. Wiggins outside. Pass to Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sexton with it. Now Podziemski defending. Sexton misses. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Green. Wiggins outside. Markkanen against Curry. Wiggins from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's George. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Did a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We're just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Taking the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Golden State Warriors.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Bridges is a glue guy, does a little bit of everything. He doesn't miss games. He likes to be featured, but he's cool with playing the secondary role. I think it's a good fit.
You know what, Shaq? Bridges is a glue guy, and he does a little bit of everything. He doesn't miss, and he's featured. Oh, I'm just saying the same stuff. Go ahead.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Jazz trail by 5. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Collins a screen for 3. George fires, hitting the triple. George has got his second basket of the night.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. George has a confident stroke.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie, for the lead. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now, here's Green. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
He drops yet another dime. just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. While we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Number 1, Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry is second.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
Collins passes to Kessler. Now here's Collins. Green covering. Pass to Sexton. Collins a screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sexton's got 6.
Toughness there shown by Collins. Sexton, no stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. Kessler with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Wiggins. Gets to see a basket, and it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Sexton finds Markkanen. George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Kessler passes to George. Here's Sexton. Off target at the rim.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Jackson Davis misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 5. Sinks the tray.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Attention everybody, here comes your Utah Jazz Light Squad. Let's hear some noise for it. On the court, squad. Who wants the t-shirt? Hold on, man, I can't hear you.
for Utah. Beasley's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Clarkson subbed in for George. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. So it's the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 11. Paul passes to Wiggins. Pass to Kuminga. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Utah making a switch here. Sensabaugh's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 11. Beasley finds Sexton. Warriors with the rebound.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Basket counts. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's Clarkson with the drive. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. Wiggins for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 11. Here's Clarkson. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Warriors. They've got a 9-point lead. Now here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Clarkson outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Lays it up and banks it in.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 7-point differential. Paul passes to Thompson from behind the arc. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Clarkson for 3. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Paul. 4-3. Pure from 3-point range. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
Getting better from 3 with age. Chris Paul vastly improving his perimeter shooting.
The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team to keep pushing the break. Coach Steve Kerr.
And Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. It's all about having the pace in his favor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. CP3 and Clay team up in the backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Santos in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Clarkson. Takes a three. The rebound by Payton.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Thompson with it. Down low. Here's Paul. Not going to go that time.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to Clarkson. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Burks, he's checked in for Santos.
Warriors subdivision, number 18, Alec Burks.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Dunn. Sends it home from three-point land. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And here's Kuminga. The three from Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Baisley passes to Clarkson. Here's Dunn. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Dunn. Launches it. The rebound by Burks. The Warriors lead by 7. Now here's Payton. On the wing, Burks. Up and over Dunn. And again, no good by Golden State.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Beasley, pass to Baisley. Clarkson against Payton. Pass to Dunn. Baisley outside. There's the double with Burks. On the wing, Clarkson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And a new crew getting ready for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Baisley. Markkanen comes in for Sensabaugh. Colin Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Keontae George in for Dunn. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Payton. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Thompson. Podziemski's checked in for Burks. And it's Stephen Curry in for Chris Paul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Jackson Davis. He's covered by Kessler. And yep, it's good. Curry's got 25 points.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
Markkanen with a screen on Curry. Some room here for George. The Jazz again can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins with a good use that time of the mid-range shot.
Jazz trail by 11. Markkanen outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Kessler, a screen on Wiggins. Beasley for three. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
I think this is a progression step here for Kuminga. When he starts to hit threes consistently, watch out.
Sexton passes to Kessler. And here's George. Beasley outside. Kessler a screen. Beasley misses.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Get down.
He's checked in for Utah. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in for Kuminga. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 13. Pass to Markkanen. Back to George. Kessler a screen. Fires the three. George, and that's good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
The Warriors lead by 10. And here's Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. And that one comes up a bit short.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Kessler a screen on Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wiggins against Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. For three, Sexton. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Green with a screen on George. Curry's shot is off. Jazz trail by 10. Sexton looking around. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Off the mark there with a three.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Sexton. Marking it from long range. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now Curry. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.